Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Get Govin English Teacher. Today, I feel very happy to come before you with a wonderful topic. The topic is nothing but how to overcome stage fear. So, stage fear, nothing but it's what we call the glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. So, most of people, many of people, they have this fear that what 70% of the people population they have this fear, the phobia, and one can overcome the stage fear by rigorous practicing. Today I would like to give some tips how one can overcome this stage fear. So, and speak with confidence and with an effective and efficient way, and one has to practice because language is English is language, whereas public speaking is it's a skill, it's an art. So one has to develop by practically one. Okay, now I'm going to expand and explain the word. Stage fear. How to overcome stage fear? So there are, I think, 8 letters are there, 9 letters are there. So 9 letters are very fine letters, and I've tried to expand all the 9 letters according to the word stage fear. And here, the first letter stands for S. S stands for slow down your anxiety, stand still, stop scaring yourself. Okay, then second point is turn your negative talk into positive thinking, T for, and A for avoid what others are thinking about you, and G for greet your audience and smile with smile, and E for engage the audience, and F for forget, and E for everything, and A for end, R for run. Here, so I will give some special what we call expand this word. So the fear has two dimensions. I will tell everything. Okay, the first, that is the positive side, is F for face, E for every, A for end, R for right. This is the positive side. The fear is same thing, but the same fear we can say forget everything. Run. This is negative. So we have to make this negative into positive. That is the thing here. And another point is there, bonus point, that is PPT. The PPT is nothing but what we call, what you say that PowerPoint presentation. Not is the PowerPoint presentation. It is different. Now let us talk about the just for slow down your anxiety and stand still, stop scaring, because many people, when they are asked to talk on the stage, they have some stammering, they have agitation, they have stiff with their body, because our brain always depends upon body, because body and our mind are the both sides of the same coin. If your body is fit and relaxed, and your brain will be work well. So that's a sound body and a sound mind. So before we going to on stage, we have to make something. We have to relax our body, so that when you relax your body, what will happen? Automatically, you will start trust play. When you trust play and you don't have any strain, so you can happily go on stage. So before going to stage, we have to make your body and stretch everything, and you should try to trust play. Then you can automatically think in a good way, great way, grandeur way. So that's it then. And first of all, you have to think that slow down your anxiety and stand still, stop scaring about yourself, what others are thinking. Generally, when you are on the stage, generally what we think, instead of thinking about the material or matter or subject, you think what others are thinking. So that when you brain always think one side. So when you think what others are thinking, what will happen? You will forget what you are going to talk. So that is the main problem. So that's it then. And you have to slow down your anxiety. So when your anxiety, and you will forget everything. The fear is that thing, you will forget everything. So overcome this thing. First off, you have to make your body and fit according to your situation. That come to the second letter, T. This stands for turn your negative talk into positive thinking. So generally, and if you think I can't, you can't. If you think I can, you can. So always think that I can. So that is the positive attitude. So if you develop that positive attitude, automatically you can speak anything. So instead of negative talk, I have to turn into the positive thinking. That's very effective and efficient to talk something. So now the third letter come here, A for avoid what others are thinking. Instead of thinking about the matter, about the subject, about the topic, generally you think about what others audience are thinking. So instead of think audience, you have to think the subject. So when your brain is diverted from with the topic and the audience, what will happen? There is a disturbance, there is a deviation. So there is a perversion. So when there is a disturbance, deviation, perversion, what will happen? So you can't think over the topic. So first of all, avoid about the audience, what they are thinking about you. So think that you have to focus on the topic, the related part topic that you are going to talk. So that is very important. That is the avoid what others are thinking about you. Now, G for greet your audience and smile, because when you greet, what will happen? So when you are going to greet, and you have to see all the island of the audience. Don't focus on only the particular person, because when your brain is nervous, when your body is nervous, what will happen? You'll be erect like this, and you can't. So you have to sit very relaxedly. Then you can watch everybody, just watching all, and with a good eye contact. What will happen? You will have some positive vibrations, so that and with a smile and greet all the people. So by doing, what will happen? You have some time, and you will have some relax, because when your body is relaxed, when your body is trust free, what will happen? Your brain will work, because body and mind are the both sides of the same coin. So when the body is good and relaxed, your brain will be good. So a sound mind in a sound body. For that only, before you going to talk or on stage, just do small exercise regarding relaxation. Then what will happen? That relaxation makes you free from all the stress, and you can freely and speak it out before the audience. That is a very important thing for that. And greet your audience with a great smile. Then E for engaging engage the audience. So because and if you keep on talking and people won't like to listen to you, so you have to make some thought-provoking anecdotes and maxims of proverb and what we call great saying. So with the thought-provoking sentences, and you can make engage audience also by giving some riddles and puzzles. So what will happen? The audience will try to engage you, and they will entertain. You can entertain with something. So by what we call interaction with the audience, you have some time, and you will be very trust free. So that you have to make it, and because if you are a learner, so it can be possible by practice and on the stage only. But by merely talking, but merely giving this instruction, nothing will happen. And you are the person, you have to make it everything possible with a positive vibration. So then you come to the last word. This is a fear. Or fear has two dimensions and two what we call division. No. So the first one is the below one is what we call, this is the negative. So F for forget, E for everything, A for and R for run. This is the negative thinking. Because people won't like to take some risk. They won't like to think out of the box. They always try to be in a comfort zone. And if I am on the stage, if I come to mistake, and somebody will mock it, somebody laugh at me, somebody will judge my language. These are the affirmations generally. They will suffocate our ideas, opinions, feelings, and we can't express it out. We can't break the ice. That's reason. So instead of forget everything, instead of negative thing, you have to shift from the negative to positive. That is the same word, F-E-R. So F for face, E for everything, A for and, R for run, rise. So you have to try to rise your voice, because and you are nothing but what you think about your life, and you have to think that I can, okay, then I can't is negative. So instead of negative energy, you have to make it a positive energy, so that you can enlarge and enlighten yourself, and you can enjoyly, actively, efficiently, effectively can speak it out anything, and speak with confidence. And because sometimes silence is related to the failure. So don't be silent, because the more you take silence, and the more you stay in silent, what will happen? Your you will be so vexed, and you will be some trusted. So that's reason that makes you huddle, that makes dismantle, distract, and dismay, and disturb your mind. So where there is a perversion, where there is a diversion, what will happen? You can't speak it out and feel it frankly. That's reason, first of all, trust your body and relax yourself before going to on the stage, so that you can speak very effectively, happily, with dedication, with the determination, with devotion, with the discipline. One can overcome all the stage fear, because the world has been suffering for the listeners, not for the speakers, because everybody wants to say something, everybody is speaker, but only one thing is because of stage fear. Because I told you, 75% of the population of the world have the same phobia, that is called what we call glossophobia, or fear to the public speaking, or fear on the stage fear. So all these things one can overcome. And the final, and there is a bonus point. There is I have given a PPT. So PPT generally we think that PowerPoint presentation. It's not that thing. What actually PPT means P for people, P for place, and P for people, T for time. Because for example, if you are asked to say something on the stage, then and there. For example, you are sitting in an audience attending a function. Suddenly you are asked. You're requested to come on stage, say something. Now, because you don't know that the fundamental thing, you don't know even a basic structure of the speech. But how can you speak? Because by following the PPT, that means the place, people, and time. Because you can say something when you are on the stage. You can say that, for example, that the topic is the program is about the education or anniversary function. Then you can talk about the place, because after seeing the surrounding the college or school, you can say something how the beautiful scenery, how the nature is there, how the school premises are there. No, you can talk something about by watching everything, and that's the point. And then you can talk about the people, the people, a particular city or place or village. You can talk something about the people. The people are very good. The people are very active. The people are very educated, and the people are very particular about the education. Like that, you can talk about the greatest people, and the people will, because when you talk something about people, generally people intend to listen your words because they focus on words. So that's talk about the people, then talk about time. So you have to talk how your education was when you were studying, how the present education is there. So by talking, sorry, past and present, you can say something. So at least by describing 2 minutes for a topic, you can talk at least 6 minutes easily, effectively, efficiently, effortlessly. So by following these PPT, so we can make then and there a ready-made speech. You can make eloquent speech. You can deliver a good lecture, okay, without any hesitation, without any deviation, without any dismantle distraction. You can say because of that energy, that activeness, and because of when your body is stress free and your brain will be very active and efficiently think that, and you can make it live, you can make it like anything. So this is the way how one can overcome the stage fear, and everybody can make it make turn into a good speaker, eloquent speaker, by following these small tips and tips. It doesn't matter how I'm giving the instruction or all my ideas, but it is a time, it is important how you're trying to put into practice in a practical way, so that one can enlighten, one can overcome, elevate, uh, like a good speaker on stage. Okay. And thank you watching my channel, and thank you. And if you like, please try to share, subscribe. Thank you. Happy learning. Okay, thank you.